Good morning. What's happening here? Okay, it's still weird, but I am on my way to get my hair taken out for the second time. Hopefully they're not that busy. I went yesterday, but they were like really busy. I have my morning drink. I am gonna drink this on my way. I should have got this done yesterday, like my hair taken out, but then also like I have to go. I have a doctor's appointment today, and I'm also gonna go pick up some chicken from West and Beef. So I should have did some of this stuff yesterday, but like I tried, but it just wasn't happening. Oh my god, I couldn't get my hair done again. I'm back home, but I just need to get the shopping cart, and I forgot to bring like the boxes that I was supposed to take out. Ugh, these boxes. No dice. Can't get my hair taken out. I'm annoyed about it, but whatever, I'll live. For another week, it's fine. I did stop off at the grocery store, and I did end up picking up chicken, and some other stuff came too, so I'm gonna show you real quick. So from Walmart, my Raisin Bran came, my honey barbecue chips, and my nacho cheese Doritos came. So those three things came from Walmart here. Then I went to Key Food, and I got a thing of chicken, and I had them cut up like chicken thigh and drum, whatever. So I just had them cut it up into 3 pieces. I got some Ziploc freezer bags because I just need to pick something up. So, and this was really cheap. I think this was like $1.75. So I was like, all right, let me just get that. I picked up some Vienna sausages. They were 4 for $3. So I was like, all right, cool, let me get it. And then I went to like this fruit stand store, vegetable and fruit store, and I picked up some ginger for $1 and some cabbage for $1. So, because I'm thinking about making some ginger chicken, because I really want ginger chicken. So I'm just going to try to make it in my Instant Pot, which would be lovely if that could work out for me. What else? Oh yeah, and then the store, I don't know, I got this for $1. I'm just gonna cut it up so I can make ginger chicken. I wanted pumpkin, but like the pumpkin they had looked all dry, you know what I mean? Because it was like the one I was already cut open. Like I don't need a whole one unless like I'm like really cooking, like I'm making pumpkin soup and I'm like freezing some pumpkin for later, things like that. But I don't want any pumpkin soup, or I don't want it like the extra hassle, because I already got to clean this and divide it. So that's going to be a hassle on itself. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get cabbage. So I'm having ginger chicken with cabbage for dinner. Okay. My cat just like ran and knocked over his water dish, but I didn't fill it up today. And I think that was him knocking it over. But like, I don't know, I came out the bathroom and he just like looked at me and then skidded off, and then he accidentally knocked over his water dish. I just had to like clean it up. All right, so I prepped everything. I did a quick wash, by the way, like a quick cleaning. This is all like the guts, not the guts, but you know, the stuff you clean off your chicken, especially like the thigh part. So that's what that is. Then I have I have three meals. Each of them has like 6 to 8 pieces already inside. And then I have what I'm making for dinner tonight. I cut up my ginger, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to use like the majority of this. It looks like a lot, but it is ginger chicken, so it needs a lot of ginger in it. Yeah, so I'm going to take this out with me when I leave. I already have some rice like in here soaking. There's some butter inside of it. I know I never put salt or butter in my rice, but I put butter in my rice right now. Put this in the freezer. This is gonna last like 1, 2, 3, so 3 meals, and each meal has like 3 to 4 servings inside each bag for me. Also, instead of the cabbage, I think I'm just gonna put some peas and carrots on top of my rice. Okay, so I have my sugar and my oil, and I'm in the process of trying to burn it in the Instant Pot. I don't think I ever did this. I think I did do this, just not with the chicken, only with the pork. So I have to be very attentive. looking at it, I probably put too much oil in it. Yeah, the more it's going down, reducing the sugar, the more I realize that I need to like actually get measurements instead of just like eyeballing it, because my eyeballs are not the same. A few more seconds. Side note, they both work now. Yay, they both work. I'm so excited. All right, so I have some water boiling away. We're starting to boil because this spoon, I was like mixing it around with it, and usually I use a silicone, but I was using this spoon and I just kept using it. But this spoon is like now, all the sugar is now like hard on it, so I'm trying to like melt the sugar off the spoon. I'm gonna add the ginger, a little bit of the dark soy sauce, a wine mixture, maybe a little bit more because I do want it to be extra saucy. There we go. I almost forgot to add the salt to it. Jeez. All right, I'm just gonna pour the water in. It's about right there. Finally, I got all of it off the spoon. All right, so it's looking kind of nasty, but it's gonna taste so good. And I realized I'm putting so much sauce in it, I might as well just put all the rest of the ginger in it as well. Because like every time I make this, I always wish I made more sauce because the sauce is so good. So yeah, so I made a lot of sauce this time. I jumped the gun. Yeah, I jumped the gun. I don't know why. Like, I was supposed to set it when I leave. I was supposed to time it perfectly because my appointment's at 4. So I'm supposed to time it perfectly. So like, oh, set my Instant Pot. By the time I go to my doctor's appointment and come back, I mean, it's gonna be hours before I get back home. But like, so annoyed. I am back from my little excursion. Did not take out my hair, by the way. They were busy. So I called my doctor's office and said, hey, like, I know it's at 4, but can I come in at 3? You know? That's my Instant Pot getting up to pressure. Whatever. So, like, can I come in 3? And they were like, it depends. You could come in at 3, but I might not be seen until like 3:45 or something. I'm like, I'll take any chance I could get. So I got there at 3, and I was seen at 3:15. Now, mind you, my friend, she works like a couple blocks away. Not a couple blocks, like 20 blocks away. She works at a cafe over there. So I was like, all right, I'm in the neighborhood. Like, are you working? You know, because like, first of all, if she was working or she would close, like if she was closing, I would have just came through because I needed an iced Americano with an extra shot, or a nice coffee. I needed a nice coffee. I needed some type of caffeine because, like, you know. So she was like, no, I'm about to get off in like 25 minutes. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm here at the doctor's office. Like, come through when you're finished. So my doctor's appointment, I got seen pretty early and everything was whatever. And I left at like 45 minutes later. So it was like almost 4 o'clock when we met up. So we went to like this, no, first I wanted to go to this like bakery because I remember I was over there once and I got some really good cheese from there. And then they have like baked bread, but it was kind of like a good size. So like if you're in a pinch or you're in a pickle, you want some type of food from over there, you can make your own little mock charcuterie board. So I got some cheese from there. It's like some spicy cheese. It was so good. So I went over there to see if they had it, which they didn't. But they did have a relatively small spread, but it was like, you know, a good options there, you know. So then we went to this candy bar. What is it called? We went to Sugar. It's Sugar. We went to It's Sugar to get some candy. I'm having like a really rough day. First of all, My friend works at a cafe and I told her I needed iced coffee. She did not bring an iced coffee for me. Like, she forgot. But I'm like, you work at a cafe. Like, come on. I don't want to pay for it. Give me an iced coffee or an iced Americano or something. So I got some sugar. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys know I love peach rings, right? They have pineapple rings. I wish I would have tasted this before I like walked out, because like I would have definitely got more. It was so good. I just realized I have some stuff in a bag I need to take out because I stopped off at the fruit stand on my way home. I went to CVS because I knew I needed body armor, because the way me and her are set up, we were definitely going to get drinks. So I have to work tomorrow, and like my surefire way of not having a hangover, although I don't think I've ever had a hangover. I think one time I had a hangover, but I'm not sure if it was a hangover or if I had food poisoning. Whatever. So a surefire way of like, if you're feeling kind of crappy in the morning after drinking, surefire, body armor and Advil. 1 Advil and 1 Motrin. Boom, you are set for life. I was afraid to leave my Instapot on again. I don't know. It's like PTSD of like when my Instapot was on the ground and I thought my cat was going to like bump up against it. So I cut off my Instapot before I left, but I already had like 30 minutes already, you know, cooking. So the meat is done already because it's pressure cook. So it's like an hour worth of cooking. Yeah, when I came home, the pressure were down, all that stuff. I put some rice syrup in it, just to like, you know, because I realized I put more liquid, so I needed to add just a little bit more sweetness to it. And you guys, I wish I would have deboned it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like falling off the bone, like not good falling off the bone. Falling off the bone is just like... Anyway, so I put on rice and I'm about to put some vegetables on top of the rice and just like have it cook like that. So my Instapot is still on and my rice is being all ricey, cooking away. So this is the body armor that I picked up from CVS. Ignore the rice on the counter. And I also picked up some deluxe mixed fruit. Mixed nuts with honey. Oh, I still couldn't say that right. Whatever, I picked this up. And here is my sugar. Oh god, I'm so tempted to eat all of the peach. I mean, not the peach, the pineapple rings. Good. And I got 2 things of bananas. I think I'm gonna eat one now. All right, really quick. It's the next morning. I was hanging out with my friends last night. It was so bad. I mean, it was so good, but it was so bad of me because it's like 7:19 in the morning now and I've been up an hour. Yeah, but yesterday I saw like these bananas, and I think it's Marcel, how you say it? Whatever, and they were like $32. What? I got mine for like $6.99. I was thinking about buying it because it's such a bigger tree and it's well established, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and buy it the way I usually buy it. I'm so cheap, I know. And I have a banana already, so I don't need to go crazy. But okay, later.